If you miss out on this opportunity, you are going to be slapping yourself. So don't miss out. The thing you need to know right now is, yo wagwan, hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make guitar trap beats fast and easily in FL Studio. So stick through all the way to the end because you're going to learn a lot of interesting stuff right here. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Cartwright from jaycartwright.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online business, and online marketing. This is the #1 spot for musicians and creatives that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, click on that subscribe button and check out the rest of the content on the channel because you will love it here, guaranteed. Now, my question of the day is, what is your first step when it comes to making a guitar trap beat? Let me know in the comment section down below, and that's super important because this will change whether it's going to be quick, fast, or super slow and super tedious for you to create your beat. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through a beat that I recently created, but I'm also going to be dropping you a lot of gems along the way. Okay, so first of all, how should you start your beat? You start with chords. Now this is a very simple beat. Let's actually play it back a little bit so you can hear what's going on, and I'll show you just how simple and fast and easy it is to create a beat like this. By the way, you should definitely take this opportunity to sign up to my free trap music production course. Link down below. Go to jaycartwright.com/free trap course. That'll walk you through the entire process from start to finish of how to create a trap beat from scratch. So definitely sign up to that. You don't want to miss that because it will not be available forever. Sign up right now, and let's get into it. This is called Raid Cookie. And the chorus basically just repeats that one more time. So that is the beat. Now let's get into the main melody and all that sort of stuff. So this is where we started. I always start creating my beats with the chords and doing it in FL keys. So this is what that sounds like. Is this the end melody that I ended up having? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I changed it up a little bit. I do believe I changed it up a little bit, but that's what we started with. Then we open up Ample Guitar M, which is a great VST that you should definitely grab if you want to make guitar beats. It's going to make your guitar beats better. Trust me, grab it, okay? Let's turn this on and let's play this back. So this was also created an octave lower, but I bounced it up an octave and just half timed it, so we don't have all these notes. We've got like 4 notes playing in the actual song because I felt like there was just too much going on here. So really all we're doing is we're going up with the chords. So this is the F chord, FAC, as you can see right there. So we're just going up in the chords, and then we're adding, you know, the 7th and coming right back down and just adding whatever sounded good like that. And then this is just going up with the chord again, as you can see, 7th and then coming back and hitting this note one more time. This note, you know, same chords structure, 7th, going up to the 9th, I guess, and coming back down. And this, you know, same thing, 7th, and going up. So let's play this back in the octave that it was meant to be in. And that's that. But because we half-timed it, this is where it ended up sounding like. This is called grade cooking. And we just used half-time. I don't even believe I added any RC20 on this one. We just added a half-time at 1 bar. So that's what we did for that. And then we added another half-time at 1 bar to create the verse guitar, which I'll play back really quickly. This is the verse guitar. I really hear like a vocal line in the background, but like not with Arcade, but more with Exhale, which I didn't add because I said I'd just do this in the song recording process, because I think that'll just be more interesting for me to do that at that point. But I do feel like there should be a vocal line in the back. I have the feeling, and I don't usually have the feeling that there should be some vocal line or something. So it's something that, you know, you could act on if you really wanted to do that in your beat, or you can wait until the recording process if you're making beats for yourself and record that yourself in the background. So the next step to create a beat like this and create a beat super fast and easy is to add an ARP. Like, ARPs just take away a bunch of the work, to be honest, and you can use the exact same notes that you used before. And this is what my ARP sounded like. I just copied over the exact same notes from my guitar, and this is ARP. Now, keep in mind, all of this is being sent to my guitar trap beat mixing template. Without my template, it sounds very, very different. This is gonna sound disgusting, but let's listen back really, really quick. No. We don't want any of that. So I highly suggest you grab my guitar trap beat mixing template. Link down below. Go to jcarterray.com/guitar trap FL. Wow, that really beat me up. That really beat me up. I didn't realize it was going to be that loud and that high end. Oh, the pain. This is Astral Visions 1. That's the ARP that I basically have been using for this entire year. Coming into next year, I'm going to create new ARPs, yeah? I'm going to learn how to create ARPs, and I'm going to get into that because I need new ARPs. I can't be using the same ARP for the next 400 songs. That's just going to be too much, yeah? So that's that. Then next pattern, we actually create some chords. So we turn all of those notes into chords. So we have the 7th note here. Sometimes I think we got 7th note on all these 3 chords, basically. And we just don't split them up and make sure that they're all hitting at the same time. And then we use the airy and wet flutes pad from Omnisphere, and this is what that sounds like. And I believe we pitched it down after we bounced it down. Okay, so super important that you start with chords. It's going to make everything super easy. It's going to make it easier to create your melody. It's going to be easier to create your chord progression. It's going to make everything easier if you start with chords. And if you start with my template, it's going to make things easier as well, because you're going to spend way less time mixing and trying to get sounds right. So those are things you should definitely do, as well as go through my free course, because that will help get you started as well and give you a lot of information that's going to help make your process a whole lot smoother, a whole lot faster, a whole lot easier. Next, we have the synth bass, which sounds like this. And this is just the bass notes, the root notes of each chord just played out fully. And I believe this is the growler Moog bass. And then we used XO to actually bring in all these drum patterns. Now, do I want to go through all the drum patterns? We're not going to go through the claps because I don't think it's necessary. Like, you know where the claps are going to go. It's going to go on the third beat. But, you know, we have this clap, and this. One of those might have been a snare. Doesn't matter though. But I just mixed all of those together, basically. So they're all hitting at the same place at different levels. The hi-hats is something that we should actually look at because this is actually interesting. Now, usually I would alt randomize these hi-hats and get them hitting from left to right, as well as get the volume to be randomized, but I just forgot to do it this time. And it still sounds nice when you're playing it straight, especially when you're doing interesting things like small rolls like this, which I do by going to this magnet and then going to third step. That allows me to do super small rolls by just putting a note right next to a note that's already going to hit. Like, first I come over here and I go fill every 2 steps, then I come in and then we actually add hi-hat rolls and all that sort of stuff. As you can see, we've got a very small rolls here, and then we've got a descending roll where the roll goes down in pitch, and we can play this back so you can hear exactly what this sounds like right now. I really like that at the end. Really enjoy that. And this is what you need to do to create that. As you can see, just hit it there. So there's like 1, 2. Does that count as 3? I don't know. 2 boxes, 2 full boxes between each one, or 3 boxes in between each one on this third step beat. So that's how you get that, okay? So that's the hi-hats. Then we've got the snare hitting just after a clap, and over here on the root to another clap. We're not going to play that back. We'll play it back all together. Then we got the open hats, which is hitting just before the clap on the second bar. Then we have a stick, which is hitting just before the clap, like right before the clap. Like, look how close that is. The claps are here, remember, on the third bars. So it's like really leading into that. And then we got the 808s, which is set up like this. So let's play this back. And this is just hitting the root notes, the bass notes of the chords, as well as, you know, you just have to figure it out to find where your hits are going to go. But generally, you want to hit on 1, you want to hit on 2.2, which is second bar, second beat. So 2.2, then 3, and 4.2. Like, those are places you generally want to hit, and then around here you can basically make up your mind and do what you think needs to be done. I always do this in second beat, and going in thirds like this, like 1 2 3 1 2 3, can give you a great rhythm, so you can go with that. And yeah, that's that over there. And the kick is basically, I just copied over the exact same thing from the 808, but also sometimes I have like little hits like this. I think that's the only additional hit that we've got on there. And that's that. That's every single track in this beat. And let's play back the drums so you can hear exactly what's going on here. And then let's bring everything back into it. And this is the chorus drums with the kick and the open hat. And of course, for mastering, to have my mastering done in minutes, I'm using Ozone 9. I'm not going to open it up because there's always a chance that everything's going to crash if I do that. But I basically just use the mastering assistant, and then I add vintage tape, I believe, and imager. So I add vintage tape and imager. For vintage tape, I add something like middle warmth, or add a little bit more warmth or something like that. And then for the imager, I add modern width. So those are the presets basically, and have them just before your maximizer. So that's how I ran this, and that's why everything sounds beautiful. Okay, so that's how you can create a guitar trap beat from scratch really easily. But make sure you join my free course that will show you how to create a guitar trap beat from scratch from the beginning till the end, and it goes in way more depth than I can get into in this video. This is just a brief overview and giving you a few tips along the way. That course teaches you everything step by step, as much as I can in a free course basically. So go and check that out before it goes away. Link down below. Go to jcarteret.com/free trap course. And if you got any questions or any other videos and tutorials you want me to make, let me know in the comment section down below. And in the next video, you'll learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. I'll see you next time. Peace out.